Hello guys, welcome to another exciting day. Welcome to my channel. Welcome to YJ Digital World. I remain your regular host, Agu Joseph. On today's video tutorial, I'll be guiding you through on how to remove the background of your image so that you can make use of the image in your design project. Okay, I got some comments in the comment section of my previous video where some of you were asking of possible ways to clean up images and make use of them in design projects. So in this video I'll be guiding you. So first thing first, I have an image here which I'll be using to demonstrate this precisely. Okay, here I have a layer of this image here. Okay, all I have to do is to make a duplicate of this. Okay, Ctrl J on your keyboard. Ctrl J enables me to duplicate. After doing that, select the layer beneath, come to your adjustment panel here, create a solid fill layer of let me say a darker shade of green precisely. I think this is okay. So make sure your first layer is selected. Okay, now this is the layer we want to work on. So here we'll have to right click and convert this layer to a smart object. By doing so, it enables me to actually maintain the resolution of this image whenever I scale up or scale down the actual size of the image without losing the quality of the image. Okay, so in order for me to clean up this properly, I'll pick my pen tool. Over here. Make sure it's set on paths, not on shapes precisely. Hit Ctrl plus to zoom in and make a quick selection of this image. Ctrl minus to zoom out a little. Okay, so all I have to do is to come over here and make a selection between my background and my model image precisely. Okay, I'll left click and drag, hold Alt to break my sliders. Okay, come over here again this way, hold Alt to break my slider, left click and drag precisely to give you a curve. Okay, left click and drag enables me to gain curves. Okay, I hold Alt to break the handle of my sliders precisely. So I come over here, sorry, come this way and create something of this nature. Okay, hold Alt to break the sliders. Okay, so I'll come over here to my project and do something of this nature. So in this hair region here, basically I don't make a clean selection, I just move around this way. Okay, make sure your selection is on top the black part of her hair precisely. Okay, and just come this way. Just click to make a quick selection of the darker part of the hair. Okay, so I'll show you a quick way to actually regain some of those tiny hairs. So I've come over here, left click and drag to create a perfect curve of the earrings. Okay, hold Alt to break the slider. Come over here, left click this way. Come over here, left click and drag to create a curve of the actual body shape. Hold Alt to break the slider. After breaking the slider, come over here, left click this way. Okay, so after doing that, to zoom out, Ctrl minus. Okay, and connect our pen tool to where we actually started our selection from. Okay, Ctrl 0 to fit to screen. So we are actually done with this process of selecting around the image. So all I have to do is to right click on my image and click on the make selection and set this on 1 pixels precisely, or set it on 0.5 pixels, depends. Okay, now I've made the selection of the image. So after doing this, come over here, select any of my selection tool here. This is called the quick selection tool here, and select this, which is called select and max precisely. You select the select and max option here. It takes you to your property here, where you make refine edge corrections. Okay, so I'll come over here. Let me return my radius to this. If you notice, my transparency is 100. Okay, because I needed to actually see the actual background of the green color I selected in my solid field earlier. So come over here, make sure this is selected, that is your refine edge tool is selected. Right click, make sure hardness is on 0%. You can increase the size of your brush. Okay, you can use the open and close bracket key beside your P button on your keyboard to scale up and scale down the size of your brush precisely. So I come over here, Control minus to zoom out a little. Okay, I've scaled down the size of my brush. All I have to do is to brush along these edges between my background and the hair to regain some of those hair textures. Okay, so I'll just keep on brushing this way. So just keep on brushing, scale up the size of your brush again, then make a quick selection. Okay, trying to regain some of those tiny hairs of the model precisely. Okay, that's for this. Okay, then over here, I can zoom in properly to make a little adjustment, scale down the size of my brush. Okay, brush over here to remove some of those background along the sides. Okay, so after taking that, come over here, adjust this as well, make a selection of this, make a little selection of this, make a selection of this. Okay, so I'm trying to take out some of the background precisely, Control minus. So if you notice, I'm still noticing some of the blue background on this. So I'll set my pixels on 10 pixels, make sure that the smart radius is checked. Then to take away some of those colors, I'll come to my contaminate colors under my output settings, enable this, and you notice the colors disappears. Okay, those blue colors at the edges, they disappears, and all I have to do is to come over here, make sure the new layer with layer mask option is checked. Okay, so that in case you make an error, you can make a little adjustment using the layer mask. Okay, I also enable this to remember the settings and click on OK precisely. Okay, I think this is actually looking nice. Let me zoom in. Okay, I noticed that there is a little interference between my background and the earrings here. So all I have to do is to pick my brush here. Okay, my brush and opacity and flows are set on 100 precisely. Make sure your foreground color is set on white, and this is set. Make sure that your max layer is selected. White enables us to actually uncover or regain those parts that are lost. Okay, so all I have to do is to scale down the size of my brush, zoom in, and come over here and brush this way to regain some part of that earrings. Okay, that's for this. I think we are good to go. Actually, we are good to go. So I can come here, change my background to any color, and you see the image will work perfectly well on any form of background. You can see the effect. Okay, you can see how neat this image is actually looking. Okay, I think this is actually nice. So if you want, you can now turn off the background, and voila, this is actually looking nice. You can make use of this image for any of your project. Okay, so for this actual layer that we just worked on, for we to actually maintain the resolution, always remember to convert your layer back to a smart object. Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, we have come to the end of today's video tutorial. Please, if you enjoyed this video, do well to give this video a like. Do well to give this video a like. Please, if you have any comments, any question, you can leave your question in the comment section. Okay, you can leave your comment in the comment section. You can share this video. Please do well to subscribe if you are a new subscriber. Do well to subscribe to my channel. So thank you guys for watching.